Hey everyone, Ali is here from Safi Financial Network. In this video, I just want to talk about some different sectors and the stocks that I believe they are ready for pop, and they're going to bring up the Dow Jones Index to be outperformer for the market, and that is the Dow Jones Industrial Average Transportation Index, which is DJT. And uh, Let me just close this. So here's the DJT chart, and DJT is just forming up a pretty bullish for the next short-term move to the upside, at least for the next 2-3 months, for different in the stocks as well. So some transportation stocks, they're just forming a bullish momentum. And if you just compare this DJT to Dow Jones Industrial Average, it's kind of like a leading indicator for the Dow Jones. If we add a US 30 with this, which you see here, it's kind of like a mimicking the price within the Dow Jones. And right now, this DJT is just getting the optic here, as you see. Let me just show you. Here's the optic, and this is the optic. But right now, Dow Jones is forming a bull flag, and DJT didn't get down below this pivotal point. Let me just show it very clear that. So DJT is just showing up kind of like a higher low. And if we get above this level, which is a 14,400, if we get above this, so that could be kind of like a bullish signal to getting back to above a 15,000 area. So that initiated rally, I should say, for the Dow Jones. If you just change it to the candlestick bar, so we got just a sell reversal today, but this is going to be just a pullback to this level, and possible scenario we see the engulfing of this pivotal point. So right now we are just getting above this level, which is kind of like an ending diagonal, and we just need to see a pullback to here, and then getting back above this pivot, which getting back to this 14,800 level. This is going to be another supply area, but I believe this one is going to be another pullback for the next upside move. The reason that I'm kind of like a bullish is with different charts as well. So this is IYT. This is iShare Transportation Index, and this one is forming the same pattern. So if you see here is kind of like the forming pattern that I'm looking for, and the upside target is going to be 244, 252. And right now we are just getting above this pivotal point, which is kind of like a leading for the DJT. So this one, it's kind of like a forming a bull flag here, trigger to the upside, nicely getting above this, coming pullback. And then if we see a follow through, possible scenario is going to be we are just heading into 244, 252. And inside IYT, we have UPS, which is forming kind of like a pretty nice bullish pattern, if you ask me. So here is another scenario for UPS. This is the kind of like forming the bottoming formation, ready for a pop. So we had nice pop on Wednesday. Thursday, just a doji bar. It's kind of like a consolidating here, but this can easily get up to here to this gap window and then gap fill here. So when it gets above 182, that can initiate rally all the way to 192, which is pretty bullish action. If you ask me, for the UPS, for the Union Pacific is another stock that I'm looking for. And this one, to be honest, it's forming a multi-month bottoming opportunity. So this is kind of like ending diagonal, big ending diagonal. And you see that this is kind of like a basing formation for this stock. Any close above this pivotal point, which is 28 to 12, that could initiate rally to here 217 for the first target. And there are lots of resistance here, there are lots of sellers here, but that pullback and next rally could be kind of like fulfill the upside target to 225 to 230, which is kind of like the upside target that I'm looking for. Again, these stocks are not getting back to the bull market, but they're ready for a pop. And I don't know what would be reason, but there are all the same pattern. The next one is Uber. So Uber, you see, it's kind of like overstretched, but if you just zoom out, you see that is the same scenario. It's kind of like breaking through this ending diagonal with this bullish consolidation to the upside, and right now it's just on fire. So as I said, lots of stocks in transportation, they are just forming a nice bullish pattern. This is another one, Expedia, which is kind of like not for transport, this is for the leisure, but this one as well in the same sector. You will see that this is kind of like a multi-months buying opportunity just forming. And right now it's just forming a bullish consolidation for the next leg up. A possible scenario is 120 to 129, and then pull back, close above this. Supply area is going to be very, very hard, but if it get close above this, it can initiate rally to 147 to 152. So all in all, the way that I'm seeing right now is Dow Jones industrial average is kind of relying on the Dow Jones Transport Index. And Transport Index and some stocks in transport, they're just forming a bullish momentum to the upside. And that's why I'm just looking for Dow Jones to be an outperformer, especially in this summer. So we'll see how it goes. That was kind of like a short video for the Dow Jones Industrial Average and DJT, which is a Dow Jones Transport Index. Hope you like it. If you like it, please smash the like button, subscribe to our channel, and see you on the chart. Bye bye.